Hello again and welcome back to the maze. It's Lord Bailey and we have found our way to what seems to be a barn. It was a little bit misleading because I thought we were looking for a silo, but I'll take a barn. If you're stuck, remember to press E to examine your equipped items. Yeah, okay, I've done that so far with all the items that I've found. Like I say, I tend to read everything that is to be read in a game. Not only to be able to solve puzzles, but also for immersion. So we've already done that, and there seems to be quite a lot going on around, and there is a way to a silo as well. So let's start by just examining the structure here. There seems to be a bit going on. So we've got stacks of hay, but nothing to pick up. We've got a bike in parts. That's a wheel, that's a frame, that's a seat. What else have we got here? We've got pens, I think. These are pens, animal pens. Some horseshoes. Kind of looks very ordinary. Ah, there we go, there's something to pick up. Corn of the World. A book outlining differences and similarities of corn species across the globe. Several chapters also discuss colored yellow. A few species are considered circled in red pen, while no appears in many places across the entire book in blue pen. Okay, so someone was doing quite a lot of research on ancient corn, and they were trying to decide which type of corn is best for the experiments. That's what it seems so far. I don't think there's that much more down here to find. Let's go upstairs. There's a broom. I keep thinking we should be playing Quidditch here, especially now that I found the broom. There's a pile of something or other you can sweep up with this, but you already knew that. What you didn't know was that this broom is haunted. This will not affect your adventure anyway, as the ghost is currently away on business. Well, I hope it doesn't mind. I'll move his house around then. I was hoping for that to actually be a hand and fit into the door. To the door from the beginning of the game, but that is not. Oh, another hat, and I can't pick it up again. I really want one of those hats for some reason. Oh, so someone was actually working out here as well. I hope that was not the corn. And nothing more. I actually feel a bit safer just walking around with the broom like that, so I'll keep it for now. Just in case something needs swiping. I can't go behind the stairs. Okay, I think that's roughly that. So I came from here, that's where the house is. And I think there was a couple of roads to the left, so one before the silo. We'll take this one first, and then we'll go to the silo. I don't want to. Oh, what's this? Is it a tractor? Well, obviously it is a tractor. I don't seem to be able to do much with it, and there's another house in the back there, I think. But I can't go there yet. Is there really nothing I can do with the vehicle here? Let's have a look around. It looks really old though. I mean, you'd think that someone who performs experiments on corn has a bit more money than that. But then again, who am I to judge? I just run around with a broom. That's haunted, because that's credible. Okay, so we've got electricity, I think, to the left. I know that the silo was... I've stopped pressing Q, I promise. Okay, I'll try again. No? Okay. So, yes, this looks like... Oh, that... Oh, poor guy, but I can't have his hand. Yes! I'll just carry it like that, because that's not yucky at all. I was gonna say that when I looked at this, I was gonna say that was one of those Frankenstein moments. But that's a combination of Frankenstein and Einstein as well, looking by the hair, and a bit of Tesla. A severed hand, perfectly preserved in the glove that encases it. It could come in handy if you could give yourself a hand to find a way to loosen and get the glove off. The first pun was intended, but not the second. You know what? I can try. Can I combine items? I don't think I can. How do I get a glove off this hand? Will I need a hand with that? Very fashionable fedora. Okay. A very fashionable fedora worn by a very fashionable person. Due to this, you are not putting it on your head, obviously, as you have not earned the right. On the inner tag, the owner wrote his name, Fernando. Fernando's fedora. It took you several hours of staring, but you managed to deduce that the naming tag the name tag in fact belongs to the dead person it was. Well, how did that... It's almost all there, it's Fernando. How did it take me several hours? It took you several more hours to notice that the dead person was a lab assistant. Oh really? Am I that daft? And then 5 more minutes to realize you were trying to read the thing upside down the whole time. That makes sense. Okay, I apologize to myself for that. I don't think there's much more to be done with this thing here. There's more boxes there, and there's the first hoop for Quidditch. That's what we're gonna call them from now on. They're hoops for Quidditch. And there is some corn, obviously. There's a rock. I've already got one, thank you. Okay, so let's... Okay, that looks really weird when I walk with that hand like that. I wonder if there's a way of combining items that I just didn't figure out yet. Because I really think that for loosening things, that rancid oil, I could pour it in the glove and maybe take the hand out. Or maybe I'm overthinking it at this point, which would not be anything new. Okay, so a padlock, we definitely need a bobby pin. Am I correct? I am so good. Can I keep the nice padlock? No. Can I keep the chain? No, obviously. Why would I ever use a chain? Come on, there has to be a way to open it. Ah, silo, there we go. And there's nobody here. There's a Why would anyone have a telescope in a silo? That's not that kind of silo. Not sure what this is, but it's really glowy and unsettling. Oh, a pile of... Oh, it's a pile of something, so let's try to sweep it, shall we? Haha! And now we've got... needle nose pilers. You saw something in that sausage grinder. Oh, that sausage grinder! Yeah, that could be removed with these pilers. You know it because you spent an uncomfortable amount of time trying to pull it out with your hands, making no progress whatsoever. Okay, thank you very much, game. Is there anything else in this pile here? Can I sweep any more? Oh no, I've lost my broom! How am I gonna play Quidditch now without a broom? Though it's hard to make out, this blueprint looks like it's for the construction of a very poorly planned facility with a farm situated on top of it. The facility itself actually set an architectural record for having the largest number of corridors that lead absolutely nowhere. Yep, I'm in the right place. Can I actually make anything out of that map? No, I can't. Why did we build all this? Obviously you did not think it through, did you? Ooh, I've got an old telescope now. I can spy on the neighbors. Oh no, that's in portfolio. Manufactured about a century ago, this telescope effective range is in the tops of low-hanging trees. Okay. Possibly because its lenses were put on backwards. Looks like it was used frequently with varying results. I presume I can't try and fix it. I can't straighten the rug either, which unsettles me a bit. And I seem to get quite a lot of frame rate issues here, so I'll just leave. But now with the pilers, I'll go back to the sausage grinder. And it may be a long shot, but what I think could happen there is I'll take out something with DNA, and that DNA will A, open things for me, as in more paths, and B, it will be used for the main door. I really wish that was the case, because I could say I called it. And it is recorded, I called it, if that's what happens. Okay, so grinder, let's try you. Ha! I called it! Or, hold on, maybe I didn't quite call it. Because this actually looks like key fob. Hold on, there we go. This wrapped key fob would be useful if you could flatten it back to its original shape. Oh, I get it now. At first you tried to do this by staring very hard at it. It didn't work, so you set out to find a tool. Okay, so I called it, but there's more to it. I believe I need to go upstairs, put it on the desk, smack it with a hammer, then it's gonna be flattened, and then I can use it as it was supposed to be used. One of the comments on GOG.com page where I bought this game from said that the puzzles were quite easy, and I agree, but it's a good easy. It's not, you know, it still requires you to think and read. If you didn't read the description of the items, I think that would be much more difficult to figure out. Okay, now I can go back to the main door as soon as I find the staircase. Let's go back to the main door this way. Nope, that way. Now, I wish there was a shortcut for it. And I wish that the messages on the screen lasted a little bit longer, because I'm not quite sure if anything has opened to me, if it was said that anything has opened to me. Obviously wrong direction. This is gonna be such a long let's play. So, if that wasn't this way, then possibly I just need to learn to look at those. So that's the way to the silo. Ah, there we go, that's the way back to the door. I don't think the door was too far away from me, but the good thing is I need to go so far back that on the way, once I've done what I need to do on the way back, I can just have a look at all the orange boxes and see if anything disappeared. This way, I think. Ah, there we go. I was actually just about to give up. So that's the second key. Oh, and the hand. I've got the hand now, don't I? No, I don't. I don't have a way of getting the hand out of the glove, I don't think. Unless there's a way of combining items from this screen, which I don't think there is. Perfectly preserved in the glove that encases it could come in handy if you could give yourself a hand and find a way to loosen and get the glove off. The first pun was intended, but not the second. And what does it say about this? Though the smell is strong enough to for some reason imagine a gloved hand. Okay, yes, it did say pops into your head, leading directly to you walking straight into a wall. Could use to loosen something you need to remove. Okay, so I've got what I need. Now the question is, how do I combine items? One way of looking at this is I could do it from this screen and I don't know how to do it. But the other way of looking at this would be, just like with this key fob, I have to find the right place to do it. And maybe I just haven't yet. So let's walk around a little bit. Let's see if any more passages had opened for us. And in the meantime, I shall try to use this to get the glove out. If this game so far has been any signal of how it's gonna go further, I think we will just find a nice blue spot indicating to put the hand down. Okay, so we still can't go through here. I could just go into the house again and see if anything interesting shows up in there. There's definitely nothing here. I don't think we had any boxes around the toilet, did we? Okay, this frame rate drop really annoys me right now, so let me just have a quick look at visuals. Everything's too epic. Let's put everything to high and see if that's going to be helpful. Oh, there's quite a major difference in how it looks, but let's see. It is a little bit blurry now. Okay, I can't find anything here. Let's go back into the house. Let's walk around in the house again. I don't suppose I've missed anything down here, have I? Because really, what all we've done here was just turn the light on, and there was nothing to pick out. Well, there was a shortcut as well, so maybe this is how useful this is going to be. There's nothing I can see around here. There's a cat litter box, which tells me the crazy scientist had a cat. How surprising is that? But another thing I've done was to... Exactly! So yes, going back here actually had a little bit of use. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at that while we go. So, I'm quite happy with myself. Actually going back and revisiting things was useful. I don't like how blurry it all is now, but it seems to have improved the frame rate issue. Obviously I'm in the wrong place again. Has it? I think we've had a glitch there, never mind. Yeah, let's go back, let's open the silo door. And maybe let's end the episode on this. I don't know how long it's been, I think it's been about 20 minutes. But yes, we found all 3 things that we had to find to open the door. We are making a serious progress. I think this is a very good place to cut the episode off. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know this way or another. And I'll do my best to see you in episode number 3. If I find my way around. Oh, I have. Brilliant, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon.